For the last part of our card project, we're going to make the front. In the last section we just made the flower garden here on the side, or on the inside, and we're going to make the front here, and I'm going to show you how to do that. What you're going to do is you're just going to make one big heart. Okay, I'm going to use this red piece of paper, and actually I can probably use just half of it, so I'm going to cut it on the fold line. And use just half of it. If you need to draw it out, you can, or you can just cut the heart freehand. In the other video I show you how to draw it out, but in this one I'm just going to cut it freehand. Alright, so there's my heart. I'm going to put it that way. Remember, the card is going to open like this. It's going to open horizontally. So you're going to want the heart here like that. And you should take one of the little stems from the last session. Okay, here's one of my stems. It's a little on the long side, so I'm just going to measure it like this. I want my heart to be on the front, and I want my stem to go to the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to glue those two things on. Okay, so here's my first part being the stem. I'm going to glue the heart a little off center so it's not perfectly symmetrical. Okay, and then I'm going to make a little fringe at the bottom. For the bottom, I'm going to take a thin strip of paper, one strip of paper here, and kind of cut it into two pieces. I'm going to make some grass. Basically, to make grass, I'm just going to take one side and cut a bunch of little snips to make what's called a fringe cut, almost to the edge of the paper. If you make them all straight, they'll look like little straight pieces of grass. If you want to have them look a little more crazy after you get done doing your straight pieces, you can kind of go in with some diagonal cuts like that, and it'll kind of make it look a little more ragged. Okay, and then you can take that and glue it down. Okay, I'm gonna make my other piece here. Okay, so I've got my two fringe cuts now that I'm going to put right there. I'm going to glue the back of them. Okay, so there's the glue on back of them. And then I'm going to set them on the bottom like so, so they overlap. And then I'm going to take my fingers and kind of crinkle them and pull them up a little bit so it looks kind of like scrunchy grass. Okay, and so that's how you make the front of your card. And if you want to write anything on the front, I suggest you use bubble letters because it'll look much nicer. So again, here's the inside that we made in the last video with the little flower garden. Okay, and here's the front that we made in this video.